What is going on, ladies and gents? HumbleZeus here, and welcome back to another video. Now, judging by the thumbnail and the title, you can probably already guess what I'm going to be talking about in today's video, so I don't want to waste any time. I just want to jump right into it. So, a while back, you might recall me promoting a website called CrosshairTV, run by a friend of mine named Warrior Dan. That's been a lot of fun. I love being part of that project. It was awesome. Got to meet a lot of cool people, down-to-earth people, and I absolutely loved it. So, not too long ago, Dan approached me again with another idea of starting up his own YouTube network, which I thought was really cool. Kind of an extension of CrosshairTV, independent, but still somewhat linked just because of their names and what their intended purpose is. So I thought that was really cool. So we had a whole staff meeting. We got all the YouTubers and all the staff members together. We had like a big talk. We hashed out any concerns that anybody had, and majority ruled that would be a really good idea. So that's finally come to fruition. So the network is up, and I wanted to promote it because I, for one, support it. I think it has a lot of potential, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I think that if I think something's interesting and I want, people to be part of it, I would share it with you guys. So hopefully you guys take a look at it, at least, view it, glance at it. You don't have to join it, obviously. It's just the thing I wanted you guys to be aware of. So I want to talk about in today's video why I think it's going to do very well and what it has to offer, how to join, obviously, benefits, etc. And I'll talk about why I think it's great later. So I want to start off with the how to join, obviously, and what you're getting out of it. So contract wise, it's very simple. It's very flexible. You have two choices. You can either join up under no contract, meaning you can leave whenever you want to. You can join up and then say the next day, you know what, I think this was a bad idea, and leave. It's not going to be any hassle. There's not going to be any fighting. You can leave whenever you choose to. However, there are benefits if you end up in a contract, which you can talk with Dan more about, but you can stay for a year. You can have a year contract and you get a few extra things, higher rev share, etc. So if you want to go down that path, it's very easy. All you have to do is talk with him about it, and we'll get you all set up. And I think a lot of people who join up are going to find themselves maybe leaning towards that in the future, where they're like, you know what, I had a good experience here. I don't mind being signed in for a year. Of course, it's totally up to you. I'm not endorsing it either way. I'm just letting you guys know what options are available to you. So I'll leave a link to Dan's channel, and I'll leave his Skype down below. That way you can message him if you have any questions or want to go down that path. Now, moving into other things that you're actually going to be getting out of the network. For one, you're going to get social media promotion, so that'll be taken care of. A lot of people do not like social media, so if you're uncomfortable with it, it's a good way to do it without having to actually worry about it. They'll handle it for you. Of course, you're going to get access to music from Audio Micro and Epidemic Sound. You're going to get access to a bunch of tracks, a bunch of different sound effects without having to worry about copyright. I know a lot of people do not like worrying about copyright, so do not worry about that. You'll have free access to that as well. 24/7 Skype support, which I think is really good. A lot of people do complain that they can never get in contact with the support groups for that network. I had trouble doing it with Freedom, and many of the other people in the network who've been part of other networks have complained that they can never get a hold of the support team. So being able to have 24/7 live Skype support is awesome, and a lot of the members are constantly on Skype, so I do believe that you're definitely going to get some kind of response. And you can even ask members of the staff like me or other YouTubers you run into there. It's a very populated community, so I wouldn't worry too much about having your issues not heard. So that's some stuff that you get. There's some other things as well, but those are kind of smaller, like more cosmetic features, so you don't have to worry about that. One thing I really think is good, though, is that you're going to be part of it with a whole bunch of other YouTubers who are very friendly. I've met pretty much everybody there, and they're all awesome people. They're all very willing to work with other people. They're all willing to take questions, just chat and converse with each other. People who have joined networks, like I've joined Freedom, where I haven't even gotten to know everybody's name. That was kind of like a downer for me. No one was really talking to each other. So here, you don't really have that. Everyone wants to talk with each other, which I think is really cool. So you get that kind of social interaction as well with this network, which is also very positive. And more features will continue to be added as more members join up. As we get more support, we can lobby for more things. And hopefully, maybe by the end of the year, if we have enough members, we'll be able to get some really cool stuff for you guys. And I want to talk about why I think this network's going to be so great in the future, not including just, what it has to offer, but what it will have to offer. One of the things that I think is really important is, again, it's made up of people who have had lots of experiences with YouTube networks, be them positive or negative. Dan especially has had both experiences, and he's fought for the right of YouTubers before. So he's someone who definitely has the interest of the YouTuber at heart. It's not going to be like these networks where you have people in charge who never even, have never even posted a video up ever. Or if they do, it's just to say that we're doing this and that's kind of it. No, it's someone who continues to post on YouTube, both in terms of his professional self as well as his just silly self being, you know, funny on YouTube, as well as someone who's been burned by networks as well as had great experiences with them. He knows what YouTubers will want, and he's also very receptive to criticism. He's not someone who's going to be like, silence, how dare you even speak out about me. He's someone who's going to have meetings and saying, what would you like addressed? What would you like to have? What would you like to see in the network? And a lot of people don't get a voice in their networks. They just are another part of a machine. They don't feel like an individual, and I think here you'll definitely won't feel like that. You'll feel like someone who has a say. We often have staff meetings where like, hey, what would you like to see? You know, what would you like to have done? Or are there any concerns about us moving forward that you have that you'd like to have addressed? And oftentimes I think it leads to better relationships to have someone say, what would you like? What would you like to see? Because a lot of networks don't do that. They just kind of throw you in and say, here's what we're doing, here's what we're going to do, and you either love it or you hate it. That's the end of the discussion. There's none of that stuff. So I think it's really cool. I think it's definitely an improvement to what I've seen other networks do, and I encourage you guys to take part of it. Again, you can join in and you can leave whenever you want. You do not have to stay. So trying it out is not a loss to you. If you're not part of a network or you're unhappy with your network and thinking of leaving, I offer you, you know, a chance to come here and at least see it. I wouldn't endorse it to you if I didn't believe in it. If I thought it was going to be, you know, a scam or going to rip you off, I wouldn't put any faith in that. I would just tell you guys ignore it. But as someone who's been part of CrosshairTV for a while, even though I'm not partnered with them because I'm under my own contract with Broadband TV, I still think it's awesome. I still think it's a lot of potential, and if I wasn't partnered, I would join up right away. So I just want to let you guys know about it. I wanted to inform you about it, why I think it's going to be good, why I think you guys will like it, and what I think it has to offer. There's other features that I didn't mention, like you can join sponsorships. Obviously they have them. There's no sub count for them, so that way you can join no matter what size you are. So there's a lot of things there, and again, as I said, they're going to get more stuff as more people join up, as they have more support. So I encourage you guys, if you like how it sounds right now and you trust me, that I definitely think this will be a rewarding experience for you guys. I won't lie to you and say that it's going to be perfect right off the bat, because again, it's new, has some things that's going to have to work out, and we're going to have to get more stuff for you guys. But I think that if you guys stick with it and continue to show your support for it and continue to, you know, give your own contribution, say, hey, we'd like to see this, then a great network's in the making. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. That way you can go sign up if you want to. If you have any questions, you can ask me or you can ask Dan. I'll leave both our Skypes down below. You can message me in the comments if you want to. But I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys get something out of this, and I can't wait to see you guys in another video very soon. Zeus out.